Hi everyone, I'm Miss Mary Beth, and I'm here today for YA Wednesday. And YA Wednesday is where I introduce you to a young adult book. A young adult book in our collection that maybe you've heard of or maybe you haven't, but I'm hoping that I can get you interested and excited about it, and it'll make you come to the library so you can check out the book and finish it for yourself. So today is a little sad because it's my last ever YA Wednesday. I love YA books, and I love this job, and I'll miss everybody. But it's been fun to share books with you of all different kinds. And today I wanted to end with one that I really liked. So today I'm going to talk to you about Frankly in Love, and it's a novel by David Yoon. And this book came out last year, at the end of the year, and it's in itself is a cool book because the edges of the pages are blue. But this has won a lot of different awards because it's the story of a Korean American boy in California. And it's all about his coming to terms with his culture and how it relates to American culture. And it discusses a lot of his parents' expectations and a lot of the relationships that he has within his own family. And it has won a lot of awards for the way it's portrayed Asian Americans and Korean Americans. And I like this book, but I also learned that the author, David Yoon, is married to the YA author, Nicola Yoon. And she has written books like Everything, Everything, and The Sun is Also a Star, which are books that I loved before this one came out. And Everything, Everything, it's been out for a little bit longer, and they made a movie of it. And this is a romance, and it's the story of this girl who was diagnosed with a disorder where she can't leave her house because she's very, very susceptible to germs of all kinds. But then she starts up a relationship with the boy next door over text messages and emails, and it's a very good story. I think you'll like it. But I was also surprised to learn that her husband, David, drew these beautiful illustrations on the cover. And I just love the cover. So that made me very happy. But I'm really here to talk about Frankly in Love. And I'll read you the flap. Frank Lee, his last name is L.I., has two names. There's Frank Lee, his American name, and then there's Sungmin Lee, his Korean name. No one uses his Korean name, not even his parents. Frank barely speaks any Korean. He was born and raised in Southern California. Even so, his parents expect him to end up with a nice Korean girl, which is a problem, since Frank is finally dating the girl of his dream, Britt Means. Britt, who is smart and nerdy just like him. Britt, who makes him laugh like no one else. Britt, who is white. As Frank falls in love for the very first time, he's forced to confront the fact that, while his parents sacrificed everything to raise him in this land of opportunity, their traditional expectations don't leave a lot of room for him to be a regular American teen. Desperate to be with Britt without his parents finding out, Frank turns to family friend Joy Song, who is in a similar bind. Together, they come up with a plan to help each other and keep their parents off their back. Frank thinks he's found the solution to all his problems, but when life throws him a curveball, he's left wondering whether he ever really knew anything about love or about himself at all. So he and his Korean American friend start this fake dating scheme, which doesn't usually work out. But so it's about his love life, and I like the perspective of a teen boy in love because a lot of teen romances are told from girls' perspectives. So I like that. That made it very unique. But it's also very unique in that it explores his relationship with his Koreanness and his parents' strict expectations and how he relates to being American. And it opened my eyes to this new perspective that gave me a lot of insight. And there's a lot of things that happen with him and his family and with his dad. And so it's all about his relationship with his parents and how they grow together and learn about each other and come to understand each other. So it's a great book for the romance, but it's also a great book for learning about how to relate to people that you love and people who are different than you and how to reconcile those ideas and still be happy together. So this is just a very interesting perspective and a very unique book, and I would recommend Frankly in Love. So thanks for joining me for today's YA Wednesday. I hope you come to the library and check it out. And I hope I see you around. Bye.